Top 10 Sinister Legacy of Jack Unterweger, the journalist who murdered. Welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into one of the most chilling tales of deception and crime. Join us as we explore the top 10 sinister legacies of Jack Unterweger, the journalist who shocked the world with his hidden darkness. Number 10. The Charismatic Persona, Jack Unterweger's public image. Jack Unterweger's charm and eloquence made him a media sensation in Austria, where he was initially celebrated as a reformed criminal who became a successful journalist and writer. His charismatic personality and seemingly genuine remorse for his past crimes captivated the public and the media, leading many to believe that he had undergone a profound transformation. But what was the real story behind this seemingly miraculous change? Unterweger's polished image was meticulously crafted, and it served as a smokescreen that obscured his true nature. This facade allowed him to move freely and gain access to influential circles that would have otherwise been closed off to someone with his background. The deception of his public persona was so effective that it became nearly impossible for many to reconcile the image of the successful journalist with the violent criminal that lurked beneath. How did he manage to deceive so many with his calculated persona? And what does this say about the dangers of superficial judgments? Number 9. The Crime of Redemption, Unterweger's early conviction. Before becoming a celebrated journalist, Unterweger had served a lengthy prison sentence for the murder of his girlfriend in the 1970s. His conviction for this crime was intended to be a severe punishment for his violent tendencies. The justice system hoped that his time in prison would be a period of reflection and genuine reform. Yet during this incarceration, Unterweger began to craft his new identity, a persona of a reformed individual seeking redemption. This transformation was so convincing that it earned him a second chance at freedom. But was this change genuine or merely a calculated strategy to secure his release? The stark contrast between his violent past and his newly adopted persona raises unsettling questions about the effectiveness of the criminal justice system's approach to rehabilitation. How effective is the system in distinguishing between true reform and manipulative deception? Number 8. The journalist's pen, writing his way to freedom. After his release from prison, Unterweger reinvented himself as a journalist and author, producing articles and books that garnered him considerable acclaim. His work often highlighted social issues and the plight of the marginalized, which resonated with the public and media. His success in journalism was seen as a testament to his supposed transformation, validating his new identity. However, Unterweger's journalistic achievements were more than just a personal triumph. They were a tool he used to obscure his true nature and manipulate public perception. His ability to blend into respectable society while concealing his darker tendencies was both alarming and impressive. The juxtaposition of his success and his underlying criminal behavior underscores the danger of allowing charisma and media success to overshadow deeper issues. How did Unterweger use his new role to hide his true intentions? And what does this reveal about the interplay between media influence and criminal behavior? Number 7. The Prostitution Murders, the Dark Turn. In the early 1990s, Austria was shaken by a series of brutal murders targeting sex workers. Each crime bore a disturbing pattern. The victims were strangled, and the murder scenes shared eerily similar details. This pattern suggested a methodical and calculated approach, pointing to someone with a deep understanding of the victim's vulnerabilities. Unterweger's familiarity with the sex industry, coupled with his violent history, make him a prime suspect. The chilling similarities between these murders and his past crimes raised immediate concerns about his potential involvement. The case not only underscored the horrifying reality of serial murder, but also highlighted the ease with which a predator can blend into society while pursuing his dark agenda. What made these murders so distinctive, and how did they connect to Unterweger's disturbing past? Number 6. The Unraveling, the Investigation and Arrest. As the investigation into the prostitution murders advanced, authorities began to scrutinize potential suspects with ties to the sex trade. Unterweger's past criminal record and his recent activities as a journalist drew significant attention. The breakthrough came with forensic evidence and witness statements that directly linked him to the crimes. How did investigators manage to connect the dots and bring Unterweger's carefully crafted facade crashing down? The investigation's painstaking process of piecing together evidence against a master manipulator highlighted the challenges faced by law enforcement when dealing with individuals adept at hiding their true nature. The case also emphasized the importance of forensic science and diligent investigative work in uncovering the truth. Number 5. The trial from hero to villain. Jack Unterweger's trial was a highly publicized event, drawing significant media attention and public interest. The courtroom drama exposed the stark contrast between his earlier image as a reformed figure and the reality of his criminal activities. Witnesses, evidence, and testimony painted a disturbing picture of Unterweger's actions, revealing a man whose public success had masked a deeply sinister side. The trial not only dismantled the facade of respectability, but also served as a critical moment of reckoning. How did the trial shift public perception of Unterweger from hero to villain? The dramatic courtroom scenes and the revelations that emerged underscored the powerful impact of media narratives on criminal cases and public opinion. Number 4. The conviction, the verdict, and its implications. In 1994, Jack Unterweger was convicted of multiple murders and sentenced to life imprisonment. The conviction marked a significant legal and societal milestone, reflecting the gravity of his crimes and the complexities involved in prosecuting high-profile cases. The verdict was a crucial moment for the victims' families and for Austrian society grappling with the shock of his actions. How did Unterweger's conviction challenge the legal system's approach to handling individuals who deceive both the public and the justice system? The case raised important questions about the effectiveness of rehabilitation and the role of the legal system in addressing complex criminal behavior. The implications of the conviction extended beyond the courtroom, influencing public perceptions and legal practices. Number 3. The legacy of fear. Unterweger's influence on crime reporting. The coverage of Unterweger's case had a profound impact on crime journalism and public understanding of serial killers. The media frenzy surrounding his crimes at trial highlighted the risks of sensationalism and the need for responsible reporting. Unterweger's ability to manipulate public perception and evade detection for so long exposed vulnerabilities in the media's approach to covering criminal cases. How did his story influence the way crime stories are reported and analyzed? The case prompted a critical reassessment of journalism ethics and the need for a balanced and investigative approach in reporting crime. The legacy of Unterweger's case continues to shape discussions about the responsibilities of the media and the challenges of covering complex criminal narratives. Number 2. The psychological profile, understanding Unterweger's mind. The study of Jack Unterweger's psychological profile offers valuable insights into the mind of a serial killer. Psychologists and criminologists have examined his behavior, motivations, and the factors that drove him to commit his crimes. Unterweger's case presents a complex portrait of a man who was both a skilled manipulator and a violent offender. Understanding his psychological makeup provides important lessons about the interplay between criminal behavior and personal transformation. How do experts interpret Unterweger's actions and motivations? And what can be learned from his psychological profile? The insights gained contribute to a broader understanding of criminal psychology and the challenges of addressing individuals with such extreme tendencies. Number 1. The enduring mystery. What lies beyond the surface? Jack Unterweger's story remains one of the most disturbing and enigmatic criminal cases in modern history. His ability to deceive the public and evade justice for an extended period raises profound questions about the nature of criminal behavior and the effectiveness of the criminal justice system. What lies beneath the surface of Unterweger's carefully crafted persona, and how does his case reveal the potential for evil hidden behind a facade of respectability? The enduring fascination with his story reflects broader societal concerns and the quest for understanding in the face of unresolved mysteries. Unterweger's legacy continues to provoke reflection on the complexities of crime, criminal psychology, and the challenges of truly understanding and addressing dangerous individuals. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and subscribe.